Center position. At 7.
Be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Johnson. Tyler Hero is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's Phoenix with it. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Here's SGA. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Allen. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Smith outside. The 3. The rebound by Allen. Stolen by Quickly. Smith outside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Allen defending. Count it. He's got 6.
And more than his raw talent, Flag's intelligence on the court made him such a coveted prospect.
Allen outside. Pass to Hero. Now here's Miller. He's guarded by man. Elbow shot. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Hero.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Quickly against Hero. That one goes. Count it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, Where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Hero. Allen finds Miller. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. Hero laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Outside man. They set the pick. The 3-ball. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Hero. From deep, Johnson knocks it down from distance.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
Smith outside. Another shot, and it's good on the lay-in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good. SGA's got 5 now.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Smith with a screen on Hero. And it's quickly with a miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. It's tipped. They retain possession. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Pass the flag. Allen defending. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Suns. And here's SGA. Back to Johnson. Hero outside. Let's go with a 3. Not going to go that time. The Kings trailing. His man. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
At the line for your kick.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Mitchell. Smith with a screen on Green. Here's Mitchell. Right through the D for the layup.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Inside, here's Smith. Drops in the layup for 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
He also can't ignore that they're winning the effort battle, grabbing offensive rebounds and making the most of those extra possessions. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Larson's checked in for Smith, and DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Mann. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big 3 of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
And that one's good. Green.
And this is Green's role, an active scorer who doesn't lack confidence firing from the mid-range.
On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Larson. outside Mitchell. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Now Hayes, now Green. Check by Mitchell. Launches a three, and Green good for 3. Green's got 5 now.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
There's a screen by Marshall. Here's Mitchell, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce, and a great, great finisher.
Mitchell, the pass to DeRozan. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Outside, Green. Pass to Westbrook. Off target from three-point range. Westbrook's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Mitchell, the pass to DeRozan. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. And that one good.
DeRozan not trying to do too much inside.
Mitchell against Green. And Bryant pulls it down.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Now here's DeRozan. Clock at 6. Basket counts. And the Kings lead by 2.
Yeah, tough finish by DeRozan. Made him work for those 2 points.
Outside, Green. Misses the 3. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to DeRozan. Pulls up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Sacramento on top, up 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Flag. He's out there with Mitchell. And it's Larson in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. They set the pick to the middle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 12.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong take from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
There's a screen. Miller, the pass to Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. Johnson's got 5.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Pass to Larson. Here's Flag. Fires the 3. Outside for Mitchell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
And The fans love it, and Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Johnson. Johnson a screen on Mitchell. Westbrook finds Allen. He shoots. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Brian, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Now here's Miller. He's got 5. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Sacramento. Mann, he's checked in for Larson. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Mitchell. And a change for the Suns. Hero's checked in, and it's quickly with a miss. Suns trail by 3. To the inside, Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Sacramento passing it around. 14 feet away. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Hero. Puts up a 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Hero's got 5 now.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Here's Flag. SGA covering. It's stolen by Johnson. Smith against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Kicks it to Hero. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And there's a pick to the paint. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Miller outside. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help. But how do you avoid overhelping?
It's a great question, B.A., and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a game of decisions. I think people look at it and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers, and the same thing goes as the when to help and when to stay home on shooters.
Goes back up. And finally they hit one. Give him 20.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Williams is checked in for Phoenix. Jalen Green comes in for Hero. Here's Tyson, guarded by Marshall. Tyson with the bucket.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. Double team on DeRozan. Quickly outside. Comes up empty down low.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Stolen by Quickly. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
The free throw drops for Quickly. And Quickly drops them both. Suns trail by 4. Pass to SGA. From down low. Look at Shea playing big inside.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
The Kings have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. DeRozan against Green. DeRozan, left side. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Quickly. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. Quickly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's SGA. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team.
And so here's Sacramento. 3-point lead. Here's DeRozan. DeMar, strong move inside.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Fires the 3. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
He shoots it, and that one's good. Quickly's got 9.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Sacramento with some changes. Larson comes in for Quickly. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Westbrook, he's checked in for the Suns. Now here's Westbrook. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half of basketball. 5 on the clock. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 5.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
From deep, Mitchell. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Hayes with a screen on Mitchell. On the wing, Green. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. Unloads from 13. And the Suns getting another bucket right there. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Marshall. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 15. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Outside, Green. Here's the three. Nails it from 3. Green's got 10 points in the game. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Sacramento on top, up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
56. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court jump.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a three-point game. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Jalen Johnson is out there with Brandon Miller. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's SGA in at the point. Up top, Smith. Pass to man. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Hero outside for 3. Smith with the rebound. Sacramento leading by 5. Kicks it to Quickly. Smith passes to man. Allen defending. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Flag. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Suns trail by 5. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Here's Quickly. After Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. Smith passes to Quickly. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
For the tie. There's the block. And they get it back. For the lead. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Pass to man. Now Quickly. From the wing. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson. Count that one. And that's now 7 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Attention, everyone.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Flag. And here's Smith, covered by Johnson. Now here's Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Quickly's got 11 points.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Miller outside. Pass to Allen. On the wing, SGA. Lets the three fly. Miller can't get it to go. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Flag. Fires from deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Johnson. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Man with it. 5 points in the game. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Good on the shot. And now a 6-point Suns lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Flag. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Miller with it, and it's Man picking him up. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Yes, it's good. 22 points for him.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Miller outside. Pass to Allen. And here's Johnson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Man.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Now quickly. Here's Flag. Now here's Smith. Guarded by Miller. The second effort. And he lays it in. And now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Hayes is checked in for Jared Allen. Tyson comes in for Johnson. Green's checked in for Hero. And it's Westbrook in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Westbrook.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
From deep, Mitchell. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And it's Green missing. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back to you.
They are plenty talented. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Phoenix has got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pass to Westbrook. From the arc. That shot off. The Kings have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's DeRozan. Back to Smith. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Suns leading. Westbrook, the pass to Green. Back to Westbrook. And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter. Sacramento shooting a disappointing 38%. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Russell Westbrook, he's adapted to becoming a spark plug off the bench stand.
Well, he's been in this league a long time, B.A., and he's willing to take on whatever role is necessary to produce W's. That's what a professional does.
Man, he's checked in for Sacramento. Flag comes in for Larson. And the change for the Suns. Williams is checked in for Hayes.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Miller outside. Here's Tyson. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. The shot off that time. For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
1:31 left to play in the third. Pass to Williams. Miller outside. Westbrook outside. Williams with the screen. There's the three. Westbrook can't hit. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Mitchell against Green. Mitchell's shot is good. And now it's a 4-point Kings lead.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Green against Mitchell. Outside, Green. Williams a screen on Mitchell. Green for three. Unable to get that one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Suns. And here is Green. 10 points for him. Goes up at the elbow. And that's not going to go. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Mitchell out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Flagg. Then it's Jabari Smith. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Mitchell. Right in the heart of it, Mitchell.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Allen finds Hero. Now Johnson, covered by Smith. Johnson inside. He's against Smith. A good look from Allen. Money from the wing.
Yeah, nice quick catch and shoot there from Jared Allen.
Sacramento leading by 4. Pass to Flagg. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Sacramento passing it around. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Flagg. Fires it. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To tie it up, here's Hero. That one's good. This game is all even.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Pass to Flagg. Now here's Quickly. The 3 from Mitchell. Drops in the 3. Mitchell's got 15 points in just the second half.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
Hero outside. Up top, Allen. On the wing, SGA. Gilgeous Alexander sinks a big one.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thanks. Outside Mitchell. No good from outside. The Suns trailing. Pass to Miller. And here's Gilgeous Alexander. Over flag. SGA can't get it to go. From outside the arc. And flag gets it to go. On the assist by Smith. And the Kings lead by 4.
Yeah, count them up. Can't give flag a look from deep.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Your game team.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Back to Johnson. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Off target from outside. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Quickly from outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. SGA's got 4 rebounds now. Hero on the wing. Guarded by Quickly. Pass to SGA. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Gilgeous Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Here's Quickly. Outside Mitchell. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Johnson with it. Now Quickly defending. Outside for SGA. Allen inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And it's a good thing to see Allen trying to score more. When he does that, he attracts the defense's attention.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
The Kings making a switch here. Hands checked in. Smith outside. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And SGA throws it down.
Gilgeous Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And there's the screen. Pass to Man. Picked by Smith. Takes the 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. It's Johnson with a drive. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. SGA passes to Johnson. Hero outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shea with a step. Takes one from 10 feet. And it's Flag with a rebound. The Kings have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this 4th quarter. Man, the pass to Quickly. Sacramento passing it around. They still need this. Miller pulls it in. The Suns have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Now here's SGA. Defense is right there. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Quickly. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Allen a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes it on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31 points.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Jabari Smith. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Flag. Owning the post right there.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. And the breakaway jam. A thing of beauty.
Just tremendous poise on an important possession. Flag has nerves of steel.
Allen outside. Now Hero. Now SGA. Rises up.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
For the Suns, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Falls, so he hits both of them.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Allen defending. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Now Miller. From downtown. Ooh, it doesn't go. Sacramento shooting 47% since the 4th quarter started. Allen defending. Outside man. 5 to shoot. Here's Flag. Beyond the arc. Johnson with the rebound. Now Miller. Johnson outside. SGA. Now Allen. Allen a screen. Johnson. Can't hit it. And it's Sacramento's ball. The lead is 2. Oh, it's off. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now here's SGA. The D's right on him. Oh, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Two-point game, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the time.
At the line for your Kings, Emmanuel Quickly.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick lead.
At the line for 2, Terrence Mann.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Phoenix calls timeout. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And so it's Sacramento with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Oh. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Toumani Camara is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Curry. Then it's Williams. And it's Robinson in at center. Now here's Ingram. Shoots over Curry. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Ingram. Here's Gafford. Count that bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much. And here is Antetokounmpo after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Out to Ingram. Shoots over Curry. Ingram can't get that one to fall. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo is a player who does a little bit of everything and all of it really well. Check out that pass.
Pass to Camara. Lays it up and banks it in. Camara's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Curry. With the floater, and he sinks the layup. 8 points for him.
Boy, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. Really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
Green kicks to Giannis. Out to Bridges. From outside, off the mark. Detroit leading by 7. Here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. Fires away from outside. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Bridges passes to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Curry. Rejected by Ingram.
You know, that's where Brandon Ingram's huge wingspan comes into play at the defensive end of the floor.
Antetokounmpo up top, guarded by Curry. Giannis is double. For 3, Ingram. Bridges outside. There's the 3. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Bridges. Ingram's got his second basket.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Kamare. Outside Williams. With the fadeaway. Milwaukee with the rebound. Bridges outside. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
And so the timeout here by J.D. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Here's Podziemski. Murray outside. Şengün with the screen from Murray. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Bucks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Ivy, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And being able to put up with tough defense is a must-have skill for Ivy. I like the patience he's showing there.
Pass to Murray. And here is Şengün. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Sharp. Middleton right side. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And so assertive offensively. Middleton won't let anything, even the clock, throw off his rhythm.
Murray kicks to Şengün. Screen by Şengün. Outside, Kuminga. Unloads. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Ivy. There's the triple. Şengün with the rebound. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Podziemski. Murray outside. There's the pick. Back to Podziemski. Şengün against Sharp. And that one, good. Şengün's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have been higher.
And Şengün throws it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Pass to Sharp. Here's the screen. Ivy with it, working on Black. And here's Ivy. Black grabs the board.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Podziemski. Screen by Şengün. Back to Murray. Here's Black. No good on the triple. Milwaukee's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Podziemski with it. Still scoreless. Ivy, no one around him. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Here's Podziemski. From deep three-point territory. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
We've got Draymond Green, also Antetokounmpo out there. Ingram is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Williams, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Down low, here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
And, well, Detroit shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Back to Curry for the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Green kicks to Bridges. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Ingram missing. And here are the Pistons. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Guys, back to you.
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Curry. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. The Pistons working the ball around now. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jenkins. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now Gafford, 6 points for him. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Green. Floats it up for Giannis. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Inside. Here's Green, and he makes good on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Back to Williams. Outside Curry. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Curry from 3.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Bridges outside. Outside Green. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Curry. Tough finish, Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Green finds Antetokounmpo. Ingram outside. Drills the three-pointer. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 10. Over Curry. And that one's good. Ingram's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A different look for Milwaukee. It's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Chris Middleton comes in for Green, and it's Jaden Ivey in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Murray's checked in for Tamani Kamara. Kuminga comes in for Trey Murphy. Black's checked in for Curry, and it's Brandon Bajemski in for Williams.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
From 15 feet away, here's Sharp, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet. Detroit, no good that time either. To the paint. Here's Middleton. Rebound by Murray.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Kuminga. To the inside. Robinson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And that one falls for Robinson. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
And passing has been an important part of Murray's development as a player.
Bridges outside. Sharp sets the pick for Bridges. A three-pointer off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Bajemski, the bounce pass. Outside Robinson. Here's Murray. Good on the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 1.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
And the shot goes in. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. He's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Şengün's checked in for Robinson. Pass to Şengün. Back to Podziemski. Now Şengün. Back to Podziemski. 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Free throw good, Podziemski. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
It is so tough containing Ivy, a tough assignment defensively.
Milwaukee shooting their first foul shot of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Ivy.
And that one falls for Ivy.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Now, here's Şengün. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for 1 more at the line. Mikal Bridges picks 1 up.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now, here's Ivy. He has 7. Pass to Jenkins. Now, here's Sharp. Here's Diabate. Now Jenkins. He's defended by Podziemski. Now here's Jenkins. Not a lot of room. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Pass to Black. Kuminga down low. Outside for Murray. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Over Sharp. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Şengün's got 6.
Şengün showing his touch there. That's a tough spot for a big.
Here's Sharp. And here's Ivy. The layup off target.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Black dishes to Murray. Şengün with the screen for Murray. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. A 3 ball. No good that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 2. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much left. If we can get on the same page defensively, we can be really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Let's hear it to the center court and get ready for the half
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Trey Murphy is out there with Tamani Kamara. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Curry. And it's Williams at the point. And it's Ingram missing. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Yes! And the foul. That one on Williams.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths, shooting in the low 60s last season.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
On the free throw, no good. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder and all-time great, breaking new ground.
6 to shoot. Here's Curry, and Bridges with the block.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Bridges, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Gafford against Robinson. Pass to Ingram. That shot misses. The Pistons trailing. Over in the corner, Williams. Gafford with the steal. Ingram against Curry. Baseline J on the way. Robinson against Gafford. Shot clock at 5. Gafford sets the pick for Green. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. That one drops for him.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Chris Middleton's checked in for Bridges. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Antetokounmpo gets to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. And here's Ingram from the arc. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. It's Curry outside. They get it again. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out. Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Ingram, guarded by Curry. Ingram outside. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
I think it's critical that Ingram's confidence continues to grow. And I think possessions like that will only help him moving forward.
Now here's Curry. He's got 15. Amaron. Good on the triple. Kamare's got 8 points.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Ingram with it. For this screen on Curry. And here's Ingram from the arc. Pistons trailed by 3. Here's Williams. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Antetokounmpo passes to Green. Middleton outside. Oh, good with the triple. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons. Nobody near Williams. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And good that time. 10 points for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now here's Curry. For the tie. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Green. Rebounded by Kamare. Pistons trailed by 3. Outside Williams. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Pistons, Şengün's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Trey Murphy. And Black's subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Jenkins. Nothing on the board. There's the screen. Here's Ivy. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Pistons have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Williams kicks to Black. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Middleton outside. Pass to Diabate. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. He was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Black finds Williams. Here's Kamare. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Kamare's got 11 points. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now here's Middleton. Here's Ivy. Yep, it counts. Ivy's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Now Williams. Williams, a screen on Ivy. Black the pass to Şengün. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 8.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Diabate. He has yet to score.
I think everybody in the building expected them to make that collective shot.
Williams dishes to Black. Back to Williams. Got a hand on it. Here's Ivy. Softly drops in the floater. Ivy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, the floater. Ivy must have really felt like that was the best option there.
Williams kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Black. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Over Sharp. Diabate grabs the board.
That's the plan defensively. Can't give him an inch of breathing room. Keep that space tight.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look from Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sharp. Mikal Bridges comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Jaden Ivey. Stephen Curry's checked in for Detroit. Now here's Ingram. 20 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 23 points.
And I like the finesse of Ingram. I mean, coming into play, especially when the shot clock is winding down.
Pass to Kamare. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Antetokounmpo passes to Ingram. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Diabate's shot is good. Now it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Kuminga kicks to Williams. Now here's Şengün. 8 points for him. To stop the run from the arc. Williams can't hit. Ingram outside. Pass to Jenkins. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Daniel Gafford is out there with Green. Then it's Bridges. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Ingram in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. On the wing, Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ingram outside. Robinson pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 4. Outside, Kuminga. Now, here is Robinson. He's covered by Ingram. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Kuminga. And it's 7 points for Mitchell Robinson. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Green kicks to Ingram. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shots.
Robinson finds Curry. Kamara with it. Outside, Kuminga. Bridges with the steal. Green inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
It's to Kamara. Back to Curry from past the arc. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And Green slams it in.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Pistons trail by 6. Curry passes to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Fires the three. A rebound by the Bucks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. For three. Bridges buries it from three-point range. Bridges has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 9. Bridges inside. Curry meets him, and that one is good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Curry passes to Robinson. They need this. Rebounded by the Bucks. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a three. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Rejected by Ingram. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Alan Williams is checked in for Detroit.
Williams.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Releases from the wing and drills it. Curry's got 26.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Back to Curry. The three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Ingram. And it goes down 2 points. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
Now here's Williams. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Curry shot is off. Bucks leading by 13. Outside Green. Ingram outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Williams finds Curry. The 19-foot shot. And the shot no good, a bit short. Ingram passes to Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. 15-point game. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Ingram. Can they get it? Rebound, Milwaukee. Outside, Green. And here is Ingram. Puts up a three. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Gafford's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Wasted no time on that one. Ingram's got 30 points.
A terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. It's time now to present our player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Here's Curry, following the bucket by the Bucks. Outside Williams, from outside the arc, knocks down the three.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Giannis against Williams. Antetokounmpo fires. That does not go. Pistons trail by 16. Outside Williams. Got it to go off the glass.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Bridges. Outside Ingram. For this screen on Curry. The three is off. And, well, Detroit shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And get the three. Bucks leading by 14. Antetokounmpo outside. Mikal Bridges. And he does not hit. The Pistons shooting 43% from the floor.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Brandon Ingram.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
So it's the Pistons now, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Williams outside. Şengün with a screen on Giannis. And that one is good. So it's the Bucks now. And they double up Giannis.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Williams, the three goes down.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
And so the Bucks take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. game. We did our job. We defended. We moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. We've got LeBron James. Desmond Bane is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. Here's James. Following the score by Los Angeles. Puts it up from 15. And that one drops for him.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Leonard looking around. Off target with the 3. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Towns a screen on Thompson. James outside. Pulls up on the wing. Paul George pulls down the board.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Left side Porter. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Caruso finds James. Back to Caruso. Takes a 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Porter from outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back over to you guys.
Allie, thank you. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Now here's Leonard. Shoots over Caruso. Leonard can't get it to go. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Bane surveying the D. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And there's James from the arc. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Outside Porter. Pass to Drummond. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Leonard can't get it to go. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. James passes to Towns. Back to James. Cleveland again missing. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. To the paint. Here's George. And the jam by George.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Towns a screen on George. James outside. From downtown. Again, the miss by James.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's George. Nails the baby hook.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Towns. He's scoreless. No good that time. Good work defensively by Drummond. George passes to Porter. Leonard against Caruso. Leonard inside. George outside. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. George has got 7.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Attention everyone, we've got the Hoop Group on the court now. Let's get excited.
For the Clippers, Brook Lopez comes in for Drummond, and Barrett subbed in for Leonard. And Cleveland with a change here too. Jerome's checked in for Williamson. Outside Bain. Jerome on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. And they get it. Jerome, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that in that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
On the wing, Caruso. 4-3. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. Klay Thompson picks one up. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
And Caruso, no good on that one. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
James, that's good.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Outside Grimes. Barrett, a screen on Jerome. Fox feeling it out a bit. Pass to Barrett. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 4. James, right side. And here's Caruso outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Clippers have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. And the Clippers miss again. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. James, outside. And he banks in the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Clipper lead.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Barrett. Back to Fox. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Now that opens the passing lanes for Fox when he's scoring inside. Defenders can't quite be as aggressive on him.
Towns finds Caruso. Lets it fly. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. For the Cavaliers, Johnson comes in for James, and Joe subbed in for Caruso. Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Barrett. Pass to Lopez. Fox outside. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Jerome. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Brian, back to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Yeah, look at Towns being patient, not rushing himself just because of the shot clock.
Outside Barrett. Lopez, the screen. No good with the triple. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Joe, pass to Mathurin. From behind the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Clippers have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Lopez, the screen. Fox for 3. Connects from downtown. Fox has got 5 points.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Jerome against Fox. Jerome passes to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Lopez. Outside Grimes. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. And here's Lopez. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Still without a bucket. For 3. Barrett. No good there. And here's Mathurin. The 3. Jerome. That's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Desmond Bane is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
And they double up Williamson. From deep, Bane. The Clippers grab the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest. And the Clippers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. James is checked in for Cleveland.
One shot.
And that one misses. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards. That's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
From deep, Bane. Cleveland again missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to George. Outside for Porter. Leonard up top, covered by Williamson. Leonard can't get it to go. Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Johnson. Now James. Pass to Williamson. Williamson is double. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Joe. Cleveland again missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
George passes to Porter. With the crossover. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Desmond Bane. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
And the basket by Joe.
Really nice pass there by Caruso. This man's got some game.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Drummond, the screen on Williamson. George for 3. Joe grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Inside. And they double up Williamson. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Caruso, a screen on George. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Bane. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
Three-pointer.
Bane's got 6.
You got to D up Bane from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Richard, it's just a few years into Desmond Bane's career, but he's historically good shooting threes.
I mean, BA, he is over 40% for his career. In the top 25 all-time with three-point percentage, and that is on a major volume.
Leonard up top. Thompson outside. Leonard outside. Drummond, a screen on Caruso. Leonard for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. James deciding where to go with it. Back to Williamson. Williamson is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by James, no good. The Clippers lead by 3. Here's Leonard. Caruso grabs the board. And it's Caruso with the ball for Cleveland. Bane, the pass to James. Here's Williamson. Fires for three. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Porter. Buries it down low. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter. Cavaliers trail by 5. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Joe. Caruso with it. James, a screen on Porter. Pass to James. From deep. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
George against James. Basket's good. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Mathurin. Outside Bain. Clock at 6. Zion inside. Man, he's just built for that.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Now here's George. He's got 9. James outside. Pass to Bain. Cleveland working the ball around now. Now Williamson. Left side Bain. It's deflected. Now here's Porter. Give him 8. Here's Leonard. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you. Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Cavaliers trail by 7. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the basket by Bain.
Quick thinking from Bain there. I like watching him rise up like this off the pass.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Getting ready for the Clippers. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Paul George. Grimes comes in for Leonard. Barrett's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Fox is subbed in for Porter Jr. Cleveland also making some changes. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Zion Williamson. And Jerome subbed in for Bain. The Clippers lead by 4. Outside Barrett. Back to Fox. Deflects the pass. Mathurin against Barrett. To the inside. Here's James. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Johnson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Towns passes to Johnson. On the wing, Matherin, guarded by Barrett. And it's Matherin missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Fox. Over Jerome. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Count that bucket. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Guys, back to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. 5 on the clock. Looking to end this cold spell. Wow, some sturdy inside play from LeBron.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, BA. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And there's James from the arc. And Fox has got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here goes Fox. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
The Clippers lead by 3. Fox outside. Over Jerome. Again, the miss by Fox. Well, Cleveland's shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. That ties the game.
You got to get out on Johnson, especially when he's roaming around these corner spots.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ooh, Fox making him pay from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. James outside. 4 on the clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Los Angeles leading by 3. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I have Kenny Atkinson alongside. Coach, I hear you tell the team, limit their easy baskets. How do you create some easy ones in your own right?
Well, first, to get out and transition ourselves. I think we're walking the ball up, and I think they're deep.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's James. Paul George out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. The Clippers lead by 3. George passes to Porter. George against Williamson. Down low. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist by George.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now, here is James. Kicks it out to Williamson. Caruso, a screen on Porter. Porter against Williamson. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Leonard. Leonard, so strong.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Williamson finds Towns. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. George passes to Porter. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
From deep, Payne. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard outside. Outside Porter. Pass to George. They double-team George. Now here's Thompson. No good on the triple. Inside. Here's James. Doing what he does. LeBron.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And Cleveland making a change here. Joe's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Leonard outside. Towns with a rebound. Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Joe. James up top. Pass to Towns. Now Joe. And there's James from the arc. Oh, LeBron knocks down the triple.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Drummond, a screen on Caruso. Leonard against Caruso. On the wing, Porter. George outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Towns outside. James outside. Kicks it out, Towns. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Thompson. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
First team foul.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Outside Joe. Back to James. Kicks it out to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Barrett. That one's good from Bane on the assist from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Los Angeles leading by 3. Leonard outside. Leonard double team. Pass to Porter. Outside Barrett. Drummond, the screen on Bain. The three, Barrett. They get the rebound. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got 6 points.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Changes for Los Angeles. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Drummond. Grimes comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Porter Jr. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Jerome's checked in. Grimes into the lane. George for three. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Out to James. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Fox against Bain. Now here's Fox. Not a lot of room. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Pass to Towns. Good work defensively by Lopez. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's George. Outside Grimes. Puts up a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Jerome against Fox. Jerome passes to James. James double team. Right side Joe. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Jerome against Fox. Pass to Barrett. Joe with the defensive effort.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Bain, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
George sets a screen from the top of the key. Cavaliers with a rebound. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jerome outside. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Fox for 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds in the game. Out to Fox. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. different look for Cleveland. Williamson's checked in for James. Johnson comes in for Bain. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Joe. Cleveland working the ball around now. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Clippers lead by 6. George feels it out a bit. Fox outside. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long K. Fox has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Rise and fire. Man, I love watching Fox cash in off the catch.
Pass to Towns. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Softly drops in the floater.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Back to Fox. George outside. Fires from deep. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
They're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. To the middle. Here's Barrett. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Cavaliers trail by 12. Towns a screen on Fox. Jerome outside. Towns against Lopez. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And that one falls for Towns. Both teams will make substitutions. And so Towns nails them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Porter looks it over. Pass to George. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Clippers lead by 10. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Alex Caruso is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's James. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Johnson in at small forward.
Yeah, just one of a few places Porter can hit from. Good use of the mid-range J.
Williamson outside. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Caruso outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Porter. Drummond, high post. Barrett against Bain. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. The Clippers lead by 14. Pass to Porter. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Over to the wing. And here is Barrett. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. He shoots again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
First one falls for him. Paul George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Towns, he's checked in for Cleveland. No good on the second free throw. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Cavaliers. 15-point game. Pass to James. Towns, a screen on Leonard. Leonard against James. Over Leonard. The shot by James, no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Porter finds Drummond to the paint. Here's Leonard. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
James against Leonard to get back on track. The Clippers grab the miss. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Outside Porter. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. Caruso grabs the board. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in the game. James passes to Caruso. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's James. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Porter. Here's Drummond. Stolen by Caruso. Fires for 3. Cleveland again missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Leonard, good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Williamson. Pass to James. Towns outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Leonard. To the inside. The jump hook. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist by Leonard.
He can run hot or he can run cold, but no doubt about which way he's running tonight. There is steam coming off that bad boy.
Here's Towns. No good. Unable to win this run.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Leonard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
The first one falls. And Leonard drops them both. Well, Cleveland's shooting 34% thus far in this game. James inside. Leonard defending. James passes to Bane. Back to James. Down low to stop the run, and it's laid in by Towns. Towns has got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
George, from down in the low post, it goes.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Pass to Towns, back to Williamson. Towns taking his time here. Williamson outside. Towns on a screen. Williamson passes to James. Off the mark there with a three.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Leonard on the wing. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. Matherin's checked in for Caruso. Joe comes in for Bane. And Ty Jerome subbed in for Williamson. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. And there's Towns on the assist by James. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
George outside. With the teardrop. And the layup is up and in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Jerome passes to James. Joe on the wing. Here's Jerome. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Leonard outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Matherin up top. Leonard defending. And there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night. George outside. Unloads from 13. Matherin with a rebound. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 35% so far in this one. Towns outside. Launches it from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Porter. And here's Drummond. Here's George, covered by Joe. Porter from outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 9th assist of the game now. Porter's got 3 threes to go so far. James against Leonard. Out to James. The 3-ball. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. George outside. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. Here's Porter for 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, in a great win for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Paul George.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Now here's George. Drummond with the screen. George, no good. James up top. Drummond defending. James passes to Jerome. James, a screen on Leonard. Now here's Matherin. To the right side. Towns finds Matherin. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Here's Leonard. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.